Hey, Chris Matthew here. Had some time to work on computes.io this weekend. In particular, I extended on the idea of the functions app store, if you will, a supercomputer app store, where you've got, right now I just have two, but the idea is that we could create a community around this where there are like pre-canned computing apps that you can call from core to core or pipe or stream. And the two that are in there today is sentiment analysis and an MD5 password or hash cracker. Um, and so if you log into computes.io, they're in the functions tab. There's a new npm module called npm install functions. That will get you the functions that you need. And then there's a good reference here where you can, you require functions. Here's the input side of the computes. Here's the output side. So if you want to do some sentiment analysis, you pass in a string. You say job.compute functions dot the name of the functions app, and then everything else is the same. You get the result back of the functions. If you want to see how this works, you do npm install functions. You'll see on 1.0.5. If we just go into the node REPL and require functions, like in the example there, if you do a functions.list, this will give you an array of all the functions app names, so sentiment and MD5 cracker. And if you want to see like what functions.sentiment looks like, you hit it. It's basically a URL that points to, this is not, you don't need this, but I'm just kind of showing you how this works. That points to the actual source of the supercomputer app. But if we run this app, let's see, npm, no, node npm dash sentiment. You'll see that it connects to the supercomputer, passes the string I love Skynet, and then you'll see the score is a 3. It's a positive score because of the word love had a higher number associated with it. If it was a bad sentiment, it'd be a negative score. But you can kind of see how this works. If you want to see that example I just used, hit show example here on the functions page, and it expands out the gist of what that example looks like. If you want to crack some MD5 hashes, hit sample or show example there, and you've got the code there to use it. So this is just the beginning of the functions supercomputer app store. So let me know what you think, and by all means, if you have some idea of applications, finding prime numbers or whatever, send a pull request. It's computes/functions. All right, have fun. I hope that this speeds up your supercomputer development.